Hi everyone, my name is Phoebe Schecter. I am so excited to be speaking to you all today about two subjects that are so close to my heart. One being grassroots sports and two being American football. So a little bit about my journey and how I got to where I am today. I moved over to the UK about 8 years ago because I've got dual citizenship. And from there, I started getting involved in American football despite never playing the sport before. I knew that I couldn't play forever, so I got involved in coaching, and my coaching career has really skyrocketed. I went from pretty much knowing nothing about the sport to being able to coach at the highest level in the NFL with a team called the Buffalo Bills. So I became one of the first 3 females to land a season-long coaching role with a team. And ever since, I've just been doing everything I can to give back to where I came from and what's really started my journey. So looking back at sports in schools and how that's really impacted my life and where I am now, I always think to how fortunate I was to grow up being able to play any sport possible. I know in schools for us, they were really keen about getting us to try a new sport every term. And that would be from hockey to basketball to softball to even football. But it was really, really beneficial because it helped me as a person to figure out what exactly I liked and what sport was perhaps better for me. But it also helped me in terms of building up my different skill sets so that I could later on hone in on my craft, which for me is playing American football and kabaddi. It's really important, I think, for children to experience multi-sports from a young age. And it just teaches you all those basic skills that you need, from balance to agility, coordination, all those things that we kind of take for granted. But each different sport will mentally challenge someone more than another. And it really helps us to find what suits us. I always think back to when I was playing. I played on the boys basketball team, I played softball, I played lacrosse, and all of these great sports. I think about the people I met throughout them and the coaches that I had and how much they've influenced my life. In terms of the family that I created through playing sport, it's personally made me so much more outgoing and feel empowered, especially as a female, just through being able to say I'm out there and I'm playing American football or kabaddi or whatever it may be. I think what everyone does as teachers and parents and how you encourage your kids to be active is so key, especially in this day and age and through everything that we're going through as a world. It's so important, and I'm forever thankful to you guys as teachers and parents for everything that you've done to help get more kids active. When it comes to American football, there's a lot of different avenues to take to get involved in the sport. Even looking at just the basics of when you're installing a new sport like this, especially one that perhaps you're not as familiar with. I know that there feels like there's a lot of barriers to playing American football. A lot of us just see the shoulder pads and the helmets and everyone hitting each other hard on Sundays, but actually there are non-contact version and one that we call flag football, which is sort of similar to touch rugby. And you still get that really great carryover of learning life skills. That's something that we really hone in on when it comes to American football, even in this country, where the character, the values that you carry say so much about who you are on the field and also who you are off the field, from respect, how you treat your teammates, your resilience, your integrity. All these are things that we really, from a young age, try and instill in children and make sure they carry them on to become better humans as they get older. So when we try and get kids started with the sport, some of the avenues that we go down is our governing body, so British American Football Association. They have a schools program and they work with school games. So that's been a great way, especially down in London, to get more kids involved. Personally, the company that I work for, we have our own schools program, which essentially goes in and teaches the teachers. We found that this has been the best avenue because you're educating the teachers about it, you're getting them excited about it, because when you're excited about something, that energy gets passed on to the children, and that's been really, really key, we found, for the success and for people to carry on this sport. So we will help you with building up a curriculum. We also offer an app that basically, if you've never seen a certain skill position before, like some of us might not know what a quarterback is, well, now there's an app that will actually show you in 3D what that looks like, how to teach it. On the day, we'll definitely go over with you in terms of teaching all the different skill positions. Us, so as the UK Jukes, but also our Coaches Association, we educate for them too, and you get a level 1 certificate saying you're covered by us, and we'll be out there to help you anytime. There's also tournaments and leagues that you can join in, which is just a great way to get the kids playing. It's okay if it doesn't look great at first, just get them out there, get a football in their hands, get them excited about sport. We found that's been really, really key. And then kind of the last element to it is the NFL have a program over here in the UK, and they look to help get equipment out to schools, perhaps even compete in some of their annual tournaments, and that's been really helpful too, just kind of building the game up. I know they get some players involved as well, but please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you, love to help implement American football into schools, even if it's just coming in, doing taster days, anything to just get kids more active, get kids playing multiple sports. It's so important. So either through British American Football Association or as us as the UK Jukes, either one, we would love to help you, and we're excited for the start of your journey through American football. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, I'm Tim Henman. The Schlesinger Academy has been set up to help inspire people to stay active, to get the next generation playing tennis, and hopefully build a few Wimbledon champions. I think health and well-being is even more important than ever. So for young people to stay fit and healthy, a great way to achieve that is to get out on court and play some tennis. So to do this, Schlesinger are giving back to the community, giving schools and clubs the chance to win one of 500 free tennis packs to give those young people the chance of being healthier and happier through tennis. So all you need to do is register your school. They will go into a monthly draw with a chance to win a junior, intermediate or senior coaching kit. Good luck.